Marshall. I play Hera on Star Wars Rebels, and you're watching The Cyber Nerds. Fan for life. May the Force be with you.
We are live. Guys, welcome back to another Sith Temple.
Episode 10, Jedi Knight, Rebels Review. It's alright, I've got you. I'm Joe, one third of the Cyber Nerds.
And I'm Revenue GS. And before we get started, a moment of silence. Kanan, Jarrett, Jedi, Knight is no longer with us. We're starting off there. Your thoughts, Joe?
I hate for this to be one of those episodes I dislike, but I dislike this episode, man. Not because Kanan dies at it. Well, obviously I'm not happy about that, but obviously Kanan sacrifices for, like, man had to sacrifice himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not in question here. What I don't like is that I feel like the whole episode was just an episode saying Kanan's gonna die at the end. Kanan's gonna die at the end. Kanan's gonna die at the end. There's so many things in this episode that not just points to it, because that's usually like what I think happens in Star Wars. Like, they give you clues to someone passing or something like this happening, but they just like beat you over the head with it, and I didn't like how unsubtle it was. Do you know what I'm saying?
Now, this is something that has been coming. We've been talking about.
I've been talking about this from like season 2, bro.
That Kanan, Kanan was going to die. Now, what was the emotions like for you? Like when, because there was certain parts, there were certain seasons. It was like it is bait in your face, like, and we're just waiting for that moment of. Is it now? Is it now? The
thing about when you're talking about emotions, it's mad because even though the whole episode was like Kanan's gonna die in this episode, Kanan's gonna die in this episode, when he died, like when he made the sacrifice, it still punched man in the gut, like differently, just because of everything that was going on. Like, you know, him and Hera, I felt like not they had finally, but like they told each other they loved each other. Do you know what I'm saying? It was like in any other story, this is where the happy ever after starts.
Right. But
in Star Wars,
no way.
It just don't go down like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, so it was mad, like just the whole way it happened, like Kanan's holding the blast, Hera tries to run, Ezra's Ezra doesn't even know what to. Ezra turns into like a little kid.
Yeah, he absolutely froze.
He doesn't know what to do. Sabine's, she's like mine.
Yo,
she's like
her eyes. Like, I wanted to cry when I saw her.
Like, there was mad emotion in this episode, fam. It's mad, fam.
Like, it's nuts. I don't know, man. Like, but as soon as you got that scene, it moves to Sabine, and her eyes is teary. I was like, yo, that hit me. That hit my chest hard.
It's mad.
It was nuts. But that that becomes the end of the Jedi Knight, and then alright, let's move backwards. Let's move backwards. Exactly. Like we started at the end, but let's move backwards. Alright, so Thrawn. Let's start with Thrawn.
Bro.
Alright,
you talk about Thrawn.
And one of the cool things about when he's on the screen, especially talking to
Hera.
Not Hera, Marth. Talking, yeah. Is that we get that little glimpse that we've had before of Rogue One, right? The whole ordeal with Stardust, the Death Star, Krennic, as usual, like gets in someone's way, gets on someone's nerve. All right, so the TIE fighter, TIE Defender project is being held up, alright, because of Krennic. Now, that makes so much sense to me now, because it's like, we've never seen this before. Like, whenever we've seen it, it's like, oh, how come we've never seen the TIE Defender, like, apart from the Rebels? And now it makes so much sense, simply because of, what ends up happening in this episode.
Yeah.
Now, we also get a bit more insight on how he sees his adversaries. Like, it's not just, so he doesn't take trophies, he likes to like understand more.
Man's taking trophies.
Like,
he's acquiring art.
Like, yeah, he's
it's low key trophies.
Yeah, it is trophies because we can say it's trophies, but he doesn't take it for like his ego. He takes it for like study.
Yeah,
like,
for knowledge.
You know what I'm saying? So and that's a really cool thing about him.
I mean, that's been cool about Throne, but I think Throne in this episode is a bit much. Like, he's not even, to me, he's not really even in this episode. Man makes a short cameo just to say, I'm going away. I'm not going to be here. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, one of the surprise characters for me in this episode is Governor Price, yeah? Because Governor Price, from what I remember, and I'm pretty sure I've seen three and a half seasons of Rebels, is usually just moist, like, bare weak, doesn't ever do anything, like, it's just always quivering in the back. Like, do you know what I'm saying? But in this episode, she's out here acting gully. Like, she's gully would be like raw, savage. You know, Urban Dictionary, we got you. Yeah, man, she's acting mad gully. Like, she's torturing Hera, not even asking her questions. Like, literally just torturing her, talking smack to her, fam. It's crazy. And I've got an issue with like the way she acts in this episode. Because it's like, she's torturing Hera and I've not really I don't think I've seen that side of her before. And then like later, when it comes to like blowing up, like she sees, obviously Hera escapes with Kanan. And now they're about to escape the whole base. And she rolls up with a whole bunch of AT-ATs. And they're like, she's like, fire on the petrol, on the gas mines. And like, I think even one of her officers says, let's not do this, like, that's not gonna make sense. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I don't understand her logic in like just blow up the whole thing. Like, even if she kills all of the rebels, like, that's still an L for her. Like, that's still an L, because when Thrawn comes back, Thrawn's not gonna be cooked. Like, Thrawn just left to make sure the TIE Defender goes through.
Yeah, that's right.
She knows that.
Right.
And then for her to still be like, just blow up the cells, kill all the rebels, and that's a win. Who, like, Thrawn is her boss, fam. How, it's a lose-lose scenario. So I don't know what was she thinking in her mind, and I don't like that she just went up. Yeah, she just turned irrational. Right. Like, she just went mad, bruv. And just, it's crazy to me.
Well, what I can think about that is the fact that she's about to accomplish something that they've been struggling with in the first place, which was the Force users, Kanan and Ezra.
Yeah.
So obviously to her it's like, yo, this is the crew that's been giving us hell. You know, a lot of generals gone.
Yeah.
Right. She came in. She was struggling. Who she brings in? Thrawn. You know what I'm saying? So she puts her ego to the side and be like, look, this is too much for me. Let's bring someone who can actually deal with this. You know what I mean? So, and at that point, I think she just forgets about his project. Yo, no, we're dealing with this today.
The thing is,
and that's that.
The thing with that is, I feel like that plays more into my argument, because she's already conceded that she can't beat these guys. She can't beat the rebels. So she calls him Thrawn. Thrawn is winning. Thrawn has crushed the Like, are we watching Rebels? Like, you know, they are being crushed. Mon Mothma's not going to help them. They're stuck on Law 4. There's like 10 of them, fam. Even though Kanan and Ezra are still there, yeah, they're still the two strongest rebels, but they're almost wiped them out, fam. They're like, to me, it's a ridiculous move, fam. Like, man, like, we're playing chess.
Yeah, but
like, we're playing chess. They gave up their queen. They gave up their queen to take out the other person's queen, fam. You don't do that.
It's not we. It's Thrawn.
Right.
Yeah?
Okay.
Like,
Thrawn's playing chess.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so how many times have we seen Thrawn be like, no, wait, let's do this. Let's let them play into our hands. How many times have we seen? And like, this just shows like how many steps ahead Thrawn is of these generals.
Not anymore.
You know what I'm saying? So, obviously
not anymore
because she just screwed up everything. But there's been so many opportunities that they could have gone to capture or anything like that. Like, for example, when they went to rescue Kanan, and they're like, oh, it's a trap. And it's like, we can get him. And then Thrawn's like, no, chill. Like, this is part of a bigger thing. You know what I'm saying? So, it just shows. But Thrawn is not there now. So now she makes the decision that she would probably have made in other missions anyway.
Yeah.
So boom, like, and that's her, man.
Well, I think one of my things as well is like just sticking with Thrawn is like this guy's got to start doing something, fam. Like he's been strategical, like here and there, doing stuff through the last 2 seasons, like, but I don't feel like he's made a big as an impact. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it's hard to explain because he's winning, but it's like I still feel like he's not done enough. Like, I guess maybe because obviously like you hear mad stories about Thrawn in the EU and stuff like that, and I've never read any of the Thrawn novels,
right.
so this is my only experience with Thrawn, with Star Wars Rebels.
Right.
So it's like he's not living up to the expectations that I felt when we was at Star Wars Celebration 3 years ago when they said, "Oh, Thrawn's coming to Rebels," and everyone got gassed. I was just like, okay, but man's not done nothing. So I'm expecting like in the next few episodes that he's got to turn it up. Like his Defender program's gone. Like, what are you gonna do now, fam?
That's it.
He needs to win. He needs.
Well,
I need him to win.
Let's see how this goes. I mean, they were supposed to stop this team in Norfolk, but now Price has gone and done what she's done. So now it's like, well, now we gotta take care of this team, and the only way I can see him winning if he takes down Ezra, Sabine, Zeb, because we all know Hera's alive.
Yeah. So
unless he gets rid of those 3, and the rest of the rebels, then
the thing is, yeah, I can see a way Hera survives now. Like Kanan's just died; she's emotionally compromised. Like we don't know what we're gonna get out of Hera for the rest of the season. Like,
right.
If Hera's just done for the rest of the season, like emotionally, I wouldn't blame her. Do you know what I'm saying? Like.
Yeah, we even see it
in... like you've been with Kanan for like years. Like you would take that hard. So I want to see like who like is Ezra and Sabine really gonna step into the front? Do you know what I'm saying? And if something happens to Sabine, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just
if something happens to Sabine, then it kind of takes that balance away from Ezra because they're always kind of like.
Exactly.
And to be honest, we have been getting like a lot of them two like that pair together.
Ezra and Sabine is the new Kanan and Hera, fam.
Right.
Like that's all it is.
It's kind of been building up to
that. It has
been,
and that's one thing that I really appreciate about the show because I feel like they gave us Kanan and Ezra. I mean Kanan and Hera, and it was like these are the mum and dad of the family. But now the kids are like 22, 23. You don't really need parental guidance anymore. You still look for your parents here and there for those little things. But you're kind of your own person. And I feel like that's where Ezra and Sabine are. Not age-wise, but I'm just talking about mentality-wise. Yeah, so I feel like we're at the point where Hera can be like, listen, guys, I've got to be out. Like, this is too much for me. And come back later in Rogue One or whatever. But I don't know, man. And Seb's got to go as well. Seb's 100% got to die.
Let me ask you. Do you think this mission could have gone different if Zeb was there?
Yes, but no.
Yes, but the outcome would still be the same, or?
I mean, I don't know because when they left Zeb, in my head I was like, why are you leaving Zeb? But then
Chopper as well.
And Chopper, yeah. Chopper might even more than Zeb.
True.
To be honest, but you can't take Zeb because he's the last of his kind, and if they see him, they know the rebels are there. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's why I was like, I guess he kind of compromises the mission. Chopper, you've taken Chopper to a few missions, fam, and he always usually gets clocked. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, but if you take the whole crew, you've always got a better chance. Do you get what I'm saying?
True.
But it's done now, isn't it? Like, there's no going back.
Now, one of the cool things. Now I'm gonna go even further back to right at the beginning of when this starts with Kanan meditating and his separation from the mission. You know what I mean? Like, and even further, I just even to add to that, I love how they had him preparing himself for this mission. You know what I'm saying? Like with the whole sitting down like a samurai, chopping off his hair, You know what I'm saying? Like that whole like that aspect. Maybe not a lot of people pick it up, but that is clearly like, you know, a samurai thing to do.
I like that stuff, but I didn't want it all to happen in the same episode. Like I thought, like until like halfway through the episode, I was like, this is gonna drag out over 2 episodes, 3 episodes. You know what I'm saying? I felt like that whole, I know what I have to do, that clarity he had, cutting off his hair. This is the mission. I feel like that happened too fast. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, but I don't know, man. Well, man. I liked it when it happened. I love that stuff because like we've said it from day. Like Kaden is a samurai. Even like when you hear Freddie Prinze Jr. talk about Kaden, like man says like this guy's on a samurai journey. Do you know what I'm saying? And he is, and that stuff there is the stuff I love. But then I just hated everything else. Kanan on top of the building talking to Ezra and Sabine talking about, oh, may the force be with you. I'm like,
how many more times you gonna hit us with that?
Yeah, don't do that. Like we know what that means. You know what I'm saying? And there was just some other stuff I thought was too much, man.
Alright, man. Well, while talking about Kanan, shout out to Freddie Prinze Jr. Man. Shout out to the fam, big. All right. Anything else that you didn't like about this episode?
Let me think. Nah. Besides the stuff with just how obvious or bait it was that they was gonna kill Kanan. I really liked the episode. I thought it was cool. Obviously, it's sad to see Kanan go. I just want to see where these lot are going to go from here, fam, because everything needs to get turned up to 11.
For sure. One last bit. Again, the whole production team coming through with the delivery. Right, finishing off the show is black and white. There is dust particles. And there is no sound whatsoever.
Yeah, I think the only other time they did that, in fact, that wasn't even in Rebels. It was in Clone Wars when Ahsoka left the Jedi
Council.
The Council, you get me? So, but I feel like these two things are like monumental, like each other. So you get me? Shout out to Dave Filoni and them man for that.
All right, cool. Well, this is pretty much it for today's show, guys. Let us know what you liked, what you didn't like. If there's something that we missed out that you picked up, jump in the comment section below. I'm Raven your GS.
I'm Joe, 1/3 of the Cyber Nerds.
And we'll see you at the next Sith Temple episode.